Hello, Pierce. Another international break over. I think there are too many of them.
Too many. There's another one coming up as well. I was reminded of that yesterday when I saw Odegaard out injured until
Yeah.
after the next international break, and I
Which is
thought, fucking hell, has he broke his
mid-November,
leg?
right?
Nah, there's another one in a month.
Yeah, mid-November. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I guess they needed to do the World Cup qualifiers, right? But
yeah, I get it. Do you know what? It just disrupts rhythm. You start getting some rhythm in the league, and the group of players are together, and well, you just get that rhythm, don't you? And it just totally derails it, and also increases risk of injury. Like
yeah, yeah,
the clubs are paying these guys hundreds of thousands of pounds a week. The stakes are pretty high.
yeah.
Like
Agreed.
and they're not going to rotate that much. Like your Sakas, your Rice, these boys are
Yeah,
gonna
and
start because they're qualifiers. They're going to start, and it's
that's what
not
I'm saying. Unless it's a friendly, if it's a
if it's
friendly,
a friendly, they chop and change and sort of try out
yeah, yeah.
different things. But the best players are going to play majority of the game. I think some of our boys came off early. I think Martinelli came off a little bit early. He's back unscathed. So yeah, hopefully no
If
injuries. But
it's a nil, if it's a nil-nil, 70th minute, they're not coming off,
no, that's it. That's it. You
right?
just hopefully you're up 2 or 3 nil at half time and they
Yeah.
can rotate a little bit. Just get Saka and Rice home where they belong.
But and talking of back to Premier League, match week 8, kicking off, early kickoff, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Chelsea should do it.
I mean, they should, but I mean, obviously, I hope they don't. But they definitely should because Ange is all at sea, isn't he?
Yes.
Forest are. I mean, this could probably see him sacked, and I've heard potentially Sean Dyche
Oh
coming
wow.
in.
Okay.
I think he's the bookie's favourite, and there's been some rumours circulating. But you'd expect if they lose this, I don't think they've won under Ange yet.
No, they haven't.
I
No.
think they've drawn two, lost seven,
Yeah.
maybe something like that. So you'd expect. I mean, it's not a great game to be desperate for a win to be playing Chelsea, but at the same time, it's an early kickoff, which is always moody. And is he gonna go 10 without a win? He's got to win it. If he stays,
Well, yeah, in the
he's
Premier
going to
League
win the
eight.
game at some
But
point.
the only other thing is, and Chelsea are still hit and miss again.
They are, yeah, yeah.
It's
Well, United beat them, so
yeah, and I know George isn't here, and he would go on about, oh well, we're World Cup champions and whatever else, but actually, it doesn't matter. Your form in the Premier League is shocking.
yeah. And I think they're getting away with it a little bit because uh, the money they've spent. I know now because Liverpool have sold some players that it's now about net spend. Apparently, it's not about how much you spend; it's about your net spends because everyone are forensic accountants nowadays. Not the fact that Chelsea have gone out and spent billions of pounds. Like,
Well, last season and this season.
yeah, they spend like 10 hospitals worth of funds
Yeah,
every transfer window. Like, so yeah, I mean, you've won the Club World Cup. You've bragged about being the world champions. Surely you could be better than this. I think they'll turn on Maresca quite soon, and I think they
unless he comes out and pulls a string of wins, next 3 or 4 game wins, and then
yeah. You got to remember last season they were talked about as title contenders at one point. Everyone was
well,
saying, "Oh, you
yeah,
can't write Chelsea
I
off;
think
they're right up there."
they were second towards the end of November. But
Yeah,
saying that, George and a couple of Chelsea fans I know said, no, we're not in the title race this
I know
season.
that they can keep saying we're not ready yet, we're not ready yet, but
When
I
will you
think
be?
2 billion quid says that you have to be ready. I don't think how many more seasons can you say like no third or fourth this season and next season we have to challenge. I think they have to challenge this season, and I think if they don't, we probably need to get a new coach.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
And
It's a moody early kickoff. I mean, I'd love just get his first 3 points. That'd be a good start to the weekend.
and Brighton Newcastle, bit of a tough one there.
Yeah, yeah. Brighton had a bit of a shaky start, didn't they? They beat Man City. Newcastle have
Again,
been
up and
good,
down.
certainly defensively, and their new German striker has I always pronounce his name wrong, so I'm not going to attempt it. But um, I think he scored again in the international break. So I mean, he's on fire really. He's had great starts this
Yeah.
season. But yeah, Newcastle are keeping a lot. I think Nick Pope's got the most clean sheets so far. I can see that being tight. I don't know. I wouldn't like to call that either way. I can see that being a 1-1 or a 1-0 either side.
Man City, Everton, Grealish not allowed to play.
Yeah,
Man City should win that. And
and Haaland's on fire. It's really. I mean, I'd take them winning 10-0, but Haaland picking up a knock because at the moment it looks like he's gonna drag them into contention.
yeah,
Um,
well, they're there already, right? I think they're three
yeah, they're
points.
3 points
Yeah,
behind us.
pretty good.
I mean, I said it before. I think hopefully they lose a game or two between now and Christmas because I don't think if you lose 3 or 4 games before Christmas, you win the league
Yeah, yeah.
unless the quality is dire. But at the moment, they've not looked massively convincing. I know we've spoken about this, but Haaland is just on fire. I can see that. I can see that being a bit of a pumping, to be honest, and City starting to get up a bit of momentum, a bit of steam.
They are
Uh,
indeed. And
yeah,
Saturday evening kickoff, you guys, Fulham away, Fulham Arsenal.
yeah, it's not a great
Tough
game
one.
for us. It is tough. We've struggled there in recent years. They beat us a few times. And I think it was a couple of seasons ago we went there, and it was probably the only game, or yeah, we lost games that season, but games where we probably should have won. I think there was a Villa game, there was a West Ham game that same season where we were the better team, but we lost. I think Newcastle as well, and they're frustrating. But the Fulham game we played, I think it was the season before last, at their place, they battered us. They were way better than us. It was like the one game I could remember that season where we were
Yeah, yeah.
comfortably second best and
Outplayed
deserved
us.
to lose.
Yeah.
Um, but having said that, you look at some of the away games we've had already. Been to Old Trafford, been to St James's, been to Anfield, and we played well. We've won 2 or 3 of those. So yeah, look, if we're serious, we've put right a few wrongs, haven't we? Recently, we beat West Ham at home, which we hadn't done. We'd
Yeah,
lost the
yeah.
last two.
Yeah.
We won at St James's Park, so I feel like yeah, if
All right,
if
tides
hopefully
turning.
that theme continues and we go
Yeah.
there and just get the job done. Because look, Odegaard's out like I mentioned, but we've actually coming out of a really tricky first 6 games. Um, we've now got a run that's a lot more favourable. I mean, there's no easy games, but we've got Fulham, then Palace at home. I mean, Palace are flying, but at home, we've got Sunderland. I think we've got Burnley, maybe. So if we're going to be up there, if we want to win the league, these are the games where you just got to go win, 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 win. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Just got to
yeah.
put a
Agree.
run together now of wins.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. And Sunday, and I don't know if I want to say they're title contenders, but Tottenham Villa, Tottenham are up there. Whether they can keep it going and
Yeah, I mean,
maintain it,
it's
not sure.
probably my Arsenal hat on, but I mean, Tottenham don't particularly worry me. I mean, that might come back to bite me, but I don't think they've got the squad to. Yeah, I mean, look, they'll do. They're a lot better under Thomas Frank, a lot more secure. But to be honest, I think they'll be. I've said it before: sixth, fifth, fourth, maybe. Um, yeah, they will drop points. They've come back from 2-0 down a couple of times against some pretty average teams. I think Villa started very slowly; they couldn't score.
Yeah,
Although I think Watkins withdrew from the England team with a knock, so that's not great. Because I don't really, they were struggling to score before. Um, is it at Villa Park or is it
uh,
at
uh, Tottenham.
at Tottenham?
Mm.
Hmm.
Tottenham would probably do it.
I think that'll be. I think that'll be a KG 1-1. That's my
Yeah,
prediction.
right. And then the big one, Liverpool Man United. Unfortunately, Crilly's not here to rant how they're going to win and going to have the first time where they're going to have two on the bounce.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, if Amorim can, if he wants to do everyone a favour, and by everyone I mean Arsenal, and just make this the first time he goes back to back wins, like please let it be this. I mean, it would. I was going to say it's a hate watch, like a win-win, where you go. I hope both teams lose, but I really hope United win.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
for a few reasons, because again, it.
If you beat Fulham, 4 points clear. If we lose, and probably then City will overtake us, it's more worrying. And then
Yeah,
we would have lost three in a row in the Premier League
yeah. I mean, that's again. I can't. I mean, I can't see that happening. That would be a disaster. I think Liverpool will win quite comfortably. It's at Anfield, isn't it?
at Anfield as well. Yeah, yeah.
I think it will be City. It will be similar, rather. Sorry, to the Manchester derby, where United, had a spell. There was a couple of moments where they looked half decent, holding their own, but
And then that's
ultimately they crumbled and they got
troubled.
well beaten. I think it will be similar to that. They'll be up for it
But
because it's a derby, but I think you'll beat them comfortably. I mean, like I say,
regardless, yeah, I was gonna say, regardless of the result, is Amorim still safe
I don't think that's the
after
game
the?
that loses him his job. No, I mean
Okay,
Jim Ratcliffe came out and said he's got 3 years, which I'm all for. But even more reason for you, for me wanting United to win it because Liverpool drop further back potentially if we get the business done, but also it lulls United fans into this false sense of like, oh, we're back, and that's just brilliant, isn't it? Because you watch them, you know, go and
but
get
they will, they will,
go and
they'll
get
all of a
rolled the
sudden,
week
oh,
after by
we've won,
Everton or
we've
something.
won two on the bounce, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
And
listen to
you know what?
Cooley's
It's
smelly chat about fucking clawing their way back. Speak of the devil,
exactly. Look, he's gonna live till 100.
there he is.
We were
I
just
literally just
talking.
mentioned you.
We were just talking about Liverpool United and well,
Perfect timing then.
Yeah,
Amarin
yeah.
can,
Go on, mate. Away you go.
yeah, Amarin can do two on a bounce.
Um, well, you know, I don't think it's going to happen. I'd love for it to happen.
Same.
But I've got a nasty feeling Wirtz will score his first goal and all that stuff, and Salah always scores against us. However, if we get at Liverpool in the first 5, 10 minutes and just rattle Van Dijk, because he's been in terrible form, so target him. I'd target him and then see how it plays out. But throughout this season, we've had that same problem of maintaining a level for 90 minutes. We can't do it. And then when we get stung, we get really stung.
And Pierce was just saying, Manchester Derby, same thing. You're there playing well.
Couple of moments, periods where actually you might be in this, but then ultimately it's a pretty routine win
It
because
becomes a routine win. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly that. So I think it's a case of if we can take the lead and get some momentum behind that, then play on the counter, possible, possible. But you don't get a record of not winning 2 games in a row for a year without some absolute balmy bloody tactics. So yeah,
yeah.
I can't see it.
I sincerely hope that you boys do it, obviously, but I can't really look past Liverpool in that one, especially it's at Anfield. If it was at Old Trafford, then
And
I'm
maybe
just going to warn you guys. If we win, I'm going to be unbearable.
I'll
I'm
listen
just
to
putting
it.
it out
If you
there.
win, I will listen to it. Yeah.
but and the other thing, one thing, rumor, oh, he's safe for 3 years.
Um,
He needs 3 years, should I say?
Yeah, it's meaningless. These words are meaningless. Like if we lose 8 games in a row, which is more possible than us winning 8 games in a row, he's out. It's
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
true. Yeah.
Making a statement like that, he's here for 3 years, absolutely
Yeah.
nonsense. Yes, he might need 3 years, but within that 3 years, you want to see progress, you want to see other
After
things.
2 years saying that when you're in League One, like it needs
Yeah,
to hurry.
yeah, yeah. He needs one more year,
Yeah,
right?
it's coming.
So I don't put any value behind that. I think it's what it's saying is we don't expect to win the league for 3 years. We want to be competing. We want to be in the conversation in 3 years. I think that's what the message is.
You sound like George and a Chelsea fan.
No, no,
We're not in
Mike.
it.
Yeah.
We're not in it this year.
I can't wait
Hey,
for the day we're not next season FC and it's George and it's
hey.
Chelsea
Let
there.
me tell you now. If we beat Liverpool and we're suddenly 2 points behind Liverpool. That if Liverpool are in the title race, so are we. I'll call it. Like, why aren't we? Why can't we be in the title
He's
race?
getting so in his mind. He just played out them winning and
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
No, actually
It's
thinking
also,
about it,
it's
we're
also
Yeah,
top
going
of the
listen.
through,
league.
he's going through the motion going, hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We're
No,
two
I was
points
looking at
behind
it
Liverpool.
earlier. I was like, oh, we'll be 8 points. I mean, this is. I'm not being. I know it's big for everybody, but and this is an obvious statement, but there's a huge difference between 2 points behind and 8 points behind, right? I know it's obvious, but 8 points, yeah, we're back looking behind us. 2 points, you're going for top four for
You're
sure.
just talking about Liverpool, and if they lose to you, they'll have lost three on the bounce. So you're using them as a benchmark, a team that is well out of form. Do you know what I mean? How
Yeah,
far will you be off if we beat Fulham? You'll still be miles off us. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, but I'm.
It's not
Let me
about
be
being miles
realistic.
off top. It's about being title contenders. They haven't been title contenders
So
for
it's about being close to a team that has been. It's being close to the champions because that gives you a sense of well, we must be good.
It's being in the. This sounds ridiculous,
You're not
but
going to crowbar yourself into any title contender talk. It's just not going to happen.
no, not title contender talk. But what I'm saying is just being around in the top five around March. That's what I'd like.
Looking above you and below you, and seeing names like City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Not seeing like Burnley and Sunderland. Do you know what I mean? That's what you
I,
want. You want to go. Oh, we're only so X. Like this will be the
yeah,
first time you'll
yeah.
be going.
we're in the mix. We're in the mix.
You'll be talking about how many points off Liverpool we are. Not going right. West. If we win next weekend, we'll be 1 point behind West Ham. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
It's a
No, that's spot
different.
on. That's
Yeah,
spot on.
yeah.
As crap as we are, we should be the best of the rest at least, right? That's the way I see it. We should be the best of the rest. So you have Arsenal, City, Liverpool. That's it, really.
Yeah,
Fuck Chelsea. I ain't
yeah.
having Chelsea in
I
there
was
ever.
waiting. I held my breath.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Tottenham.
No, fuck Tottenham. We should never
Right.
be below Tottenham. Tottenham are the biggest bottlers. Honestly, like, dude, I'm going back to Fergie, but it's like we're playing Tottenham for God's sake, and we got stumped by them about 4 times last year. So no, I'm not having it. I don't care how big or how shiny their new stadium is. Bollocks. Tottenham is Tottenham. I've got a soft spot for them because of Hoddle and that. But no, get in your lane, right? We should be up there, and we're not. And we're not going to be if we can't win two fucking games in a row.
Yeah. Come on, United.
That is it.
It's come on, United. But if we win, I'm going to be a fucking nightmare because I'm going to be like, oh, title, here we come. I'm just warning you.
I'm here for it, mate. I hope you do. I hope you win.
Or if we lose, I'm going to be sacked the fucker. So I'm swinging like a pendulum. I'm like a confused man at a swingers party. That's what anything can happen.
On that note, thank you very much.